Last week we ventured up the valleys to go and see Connor the Welsh poker picker. We hit the charity shops, found some bits. Today we're staying a bit closer to home. I'm doing some of my local charity shops around Cardiff. Let's see what we can see. First find of the day. Bop it two.
Wait a minute.
£2. Still got the batteries in.
Foxball, solo.
Working. But I'm trying to be a bit more picky today. This is cool, isn't it? From 1991, Muttley, £3. One of these sold recently on bids with the tags for about a tenner. I would, but not today. Have a look at this just lying on the shelf. This is a Tonka Keepers, and I've sold a unicorn one of these before and it did really well. It's still got the tag on, although it is a bit wrecked. It's got the key. It's got the little accessories on it. It's got a hat and a little scarf thing. Those would get lost over time, wouldn't they? That's what the collectors will want to see. How much is it? £1.50? Ideal. Goes in the window. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's got all four of the characters in. £4.99. Sold pre-owned. Could look 20 plus postage. This is brand new. You can be looking at crazy money. That's a cool find. Let's pop him open. It should come with a little pig. If it's got the pig, sold to pushing about 40. Nothing in there. Still, on its own like that, should still do pretty well. There's Downfall popping out the shelf on the bottom. Rip on the box. £3. Shout out Jennifer King. Let's have a look inside. Key thing, does it have all of these counters? So we've got all the reds, all the yellows, flip it over, oranges and greens, complete. Last time I sold one of these, the buyer message saying it was incomplete because it didn't have instructions. But I turn over the box lid, look. Pair of old school Adidas F10s here. Love the look of them. Blades on the bottom. Could do with a bit of a scrub up. Small size, what are they? 5.5? Only £3 though. So it looks like someone has had a massive jigsaw clear out. There's loads of these like fantasy style mythical jigsaws. Only 2 of them have been opened. This is the type of thing that you show a little bit of interest once for like 2 seconds and then everyone is buying you one for your birthday and Christmas forever. And they all end up here. These 5 though, these 5 caught my eye. They're by Suns Out, manufactured in the USA. Sold in America are really good for these. Not so much in the UK, but they're £3.50 each, brand new and sealed. I'm going to get those 5 as a bit of a tester, see how we get on with them. Sacred Circle, Summoning the Storm, Autumn Maiden, look at that one, South Wind, and Babysitting. This is quite cool here, look. It's the Goblin off of Spider-Man. It's from 2002. Now the really posable ones are these, with all the articulation in their hips and arms. They can go really well. This one probably should come with like a hoverboard or something like that. So it's incomplete. £1.49. What even is it?
It's a bear.
It's by Fisher Price. Yeah, let's get him. He's just cool, isn't he? I have never seen one of these before. It's awesome, look. It's called a Singamajig. They're by Fisher Price. And actually sold, look alright. You could be looking at 15 to 16 quid for it. It's a For Real Friends dog here. For Real Friends on the paw. £4. The last few of these I've picked up, there's been a ton of battery acid in them. And I can't get them to work. Not had much luck. Looking at solds, we might push 15 plus postage. If it was selling for say 30 quid, I might take the risk. This time I'm going to put it back. Found this book set as well. Pokemon Ultimate Collection, 14 books. Who was paying 83, 86? £6 they were. Resale value, I don't know, 15 plus postage, but my eldest is into reading in a big way at the minute, and he's into Pokemon at the minute, so I want to try and encourage that as much as I can. I'm liking these. These are called Adidas Varials. They're my size. Pretty decent condition. £8.50. Sold. Maybe you'll push £20 on them, but I'm buying them for me. They're cool. Oh yes, well done. Nice find. This is Mopper Top. We found one of these a couple of weeks ago, but the other one you could squeeze and he made noise. This one's a bit smaller. £19.99 by Vivid. We'll get him. I think it's only 50p. Yeah, we'll get him. A couple of rescue bots were kicking around in that box there. I've sold this one on its own for about £8. That one's not too bad. But I think with these two, I'll build a little bundle together. I've got some at home already. They should go pretty well. So guys, if you've been enjoying the videos recently, hit like, hit that subscribe button, but also leave a comment. I'll sit down. You'll like this. So a couple of weeks ago, my mum decided to leave her first ever comment on one of my videos. I know she watches them now and then, but this is the first comment that she's ever made. And it was held by YouTube for my review for potential online bullying. So I've given her a 2-week ban, which she's now served. She's done her training course, and I've unleashed her back out into the comments. And already on the last video, I can see that she's been replying to some of yours. So when you do leave a comment, shout out my mum as well. And if you're lucky, she'll get back to you too. 5 eBay sales to show you from the weekend. First one, let's get out of the way. It's not heavy, it's just awkward. Awkward size, awkward shape. It's the bin lorry off of Wally. Now I do have lots of the little figures, but I'm selling them off in bundles. I saw one bundle of 5 for £25 the other day. Well, this is going global shipping over to America, £35. It's got sounds on the front, they all work if it had batteries in. It is missing a flap there though. That's only taken 3 weeks to sell. So hopefully those little bundles of figures should follow suit. Couple of shirts to show you now. We've got a Bristol Rovers shirt. This is from the 2016-17 season away shirt. Long sleeves on it. Sold it for £25 all in. I was hoping for a bit more, but I've had this for about 8-9 months. End of the season as well, so I doubt it's shifting over the summer. Offer came in, accepted it. And then this shirt I picked up about 6 weeks ago. Camel Trophy Activewear. Proper functional shirt. Zip sleeves, tons of pockets. £25 all in. I'm pleased with this next sale. Not really for the money, but more the hunch and why it sold. I've got a pair of Mammoth Gore-Tex boots. And I only paid £1 for these at the boot sale. Sounds a right bargain, yeah? But on the inside of the toe, you can see there a big rip on the outer lining of the boot. And there's a hole coming through on that one as well. I was going to leave them. They're only £1, but I'm still going to leave them. Good brand, got all the right stickers and badges on there. The reason I picked these up, right, is I have been on enough construction sites to know that when the site workers have got to buy their own PPE and their own safety boots, they will go on eBay and they will buy the cheapest ones they can find that will get them past their site manager. I reckon that is where these are going. £15 all in, even though they got holes in. Chuff with that. They're probably doing nothing like that, were they? Someone's bought them, thinking they get a deal. They'll get them in the post. They got holes in, they'll be returned. And the final sale of the weekend, keep an eye out for Starler, Blaze and the Monster Machines. If it's got the purpley pink paintwork and the hat on top, well worth picking up. This elephant version, £12.50. 5 sales to show you, Monday and Tuesday. First sale, it's another pair of wrecked up shoes. Look, this isn't a thing of mine. Don't go out my way to look for beat up shoes. Just the way the sales are gone. This is a pair of Brooks Ravina 9s. Toes are going through though. What I think is happening with these is over the summer you get lots of mud runs, tough mudder, things like that. People look for battered up, decent quality shoes that they don't mind getting wrecked. Great place to look on eBay for some pre-owned, well-worn shoes. Still, paid a couple of quid for them, gone for 15. A Lego Batman hovercraft. The key thing about this though, it does have all the unique pieces and it's got the minifigures. So the bits that are missing could be easily sourced if they wanted to. No instructions, no box, £17 all in. Who remembers this dinosaur program from the early 90s? I think it was just called Dinosaurs. And his name was Earl. I think it was Earl. There was definitely a baby involved somewhere. Well, I've sold 2 figures. That's all they are. Little rubbery figures. Bundle them together, £15. Monster Jam Mega Rex, that's gone for £8.50. And this next sale I only picked up at the boot sale on Sunday. A pair of UK size 10 high top Vans. Barely worn, paid a tenner for them. They've sold within 2 days, 25 plus postage. After fees, that's a quick £10 profit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out Jawbone, first comment and last video after 4 seconds. The bots must have been working hard for that one. Actually, Owen, I forgot to post those things to you today. I'll send them up next weekend. In fact, next weekend we'll be hitting the car boot sales. See you all then.